Good, what's good? It's your big homie, Big Bad A, man. And we. I hope y'all are ready. I hope y'all are ready. Got another one, another great episode lined up, man. I don't think y'all are gonna want to miss this one, man. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think you're gonna want to miss this one. So let's get to this intro. We gotta talk about it because they're proud of this shit, man. They're proud of this shit. I never seen nothing like. I never thought I would see this, nothing like this, And yeah, they're proud of this shit, man. So we gotta talk about it. We gotta talk about it, man. So let's get to this intro, Big Bad A. Let's change the world, man. Let's go. Let's go, man.
I haven't feared my life.
It's good.
Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Some don't know the effects they have on others when everything that we do affects our younger brothers and sisters. To me, it seems that the facts have missed us. Who will be there to reach down to hug and kiss us? Frankly, the current state that we're in needs to be discussed. Self-respect is a must. We need to tone down the lust, avoiding the fact that it provides a pleasant rush. But who in this world can you trust? The answer to that is yourself. Don't take what that man says off the bat. Pick that book up off the shelf.
That don't mean not to trust. That means to take what he said, think about it, and then come back and discuss. Let's change the world.
Let's change the world. Let's change the world. Let's change the world. Let's change the world. Let's change the world. Let's just unite. Let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Change up the world for the boys and the girls, because if we don't change it up, we're gonna make it in this world. We need to focus on the present and think less about the past, cause if we keep it up like this, then that's gonna be our fucking man. You gotta know just where you're coming from to get where you're going, so get on your search for knowledge, cause that's power in knowing. We need to pick up more books and read them cover to cover, and after you get the information, pass it to your brother. Spread it to the whole world. If you know it ain't fake, you'll be surprised the difference in this world that one man can make. It's good and bad in everybody, but you gotta bounce it out. And if we all found that, we change the world, no doubt. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world.
What's good, y'all? What's good? What's good? What's good? It's your big homie, Big Bad A, man. It's the hostess with the mostest, man. Your big homie, Big Bad A, man. I'm the host of the Real Talk, Real Shit podcast, man. I appreciate y'all so much, man. I appreciate y'all so much. So first and foremost, man, we gotta talk about this shit, man, because they're so proud of what's going on. I I never seen no shit. I never seen nothing like this where somebody does wrong and they're so proud that they've done wrong. I never seen nothing like this before. Niggas are proud that they done wrong. You know what I'm saying? They're first and foremost, I understand survival is the name of the game. I understand America is playing survival. I understand America is or was at a point where we was about to go out of work, out of business. I understand this. You know, I understand America was a place was at the brink of its collapse. After Joe Biden, after all this shit we've been through, all this down economy, this bad economy we're living through, after all this, the country could not keep going through no production. Like, you can't make it if you're not making no profit. So for years and years and years, America was going down financially. And I understand that America, aka Donald Trump, was trying to save the country, and he had felt like the best thing he could do to save the country was to steal some oil. I understand that he felt like he was doing the best thing he could for the country by taking that oil. I understand this. And first off, y'all hit that like button. I got a bunch of people in here. Hit the like button. So first off, I understand that Donald Trump felt like he's doing the best thing to try to save this country. I understand that he is doing what the world has always done. I understand that he's doing what the world's always done. Take, rob, steal, and kill. I understand this. But let me explain to y'all something. Just because the past warmongers before you have been warmongers, that does not make it right. It is not right just because every warmonger before you did the same dirt. Let me tell y'all something. I understand there's a time when there's going to be a necessary time when you have to use force. If somebody tries to hurt you or harm you or something, you possibly in your life, you will have to choose the time. In your life, everybody's going to have to choose to use brute force to survive. Everybody. What's good, Reese, man? Thank you for tuning in. In reality, at some point in your life, you're going to have to stand up for yourself and use brute force. Thank you for that clutch, my brother. So I understand that America felt like they had to do what they did, right? I understand why they did what they thought they did, why they did. Thank you, Mr. Corn Dog. Thank you for tuning in, man. So we all know Venezuela was attacked, and on the 3rd of January, we all know that Venezuela was bombed, attacked, and the president, Nicolas Maduro, was essentially taken into custody by the United States. You could call it kidnapping, you could call it whatever you want. And yes, please hit that like button. I got a bunch of people in here who might not know me. Y'all might not know my channel. This is one of the best channels on YouTube. Hit the like button. Now, shut your lame ass up. First and foremost, I understand why this nigga thought he was doing what he had to do to make this country survive. But it was so many things that he could have did, aka Donald Trump, aka America. There's so many things that America could have done to stay afloat other than attacking and hurting somebody else. You don't have to hurt nobody to prosper and gain. Let me just say that. So I got 3 videos I want to go over today. Or it's about 4 of them. It's a news clip and 3 videos. I want y'all to see something, and I want y'all to understand. I want y'all to understand how proud these people are that they've done what they've done. All right, and first we're gonna start there. Let's start with them being proud of what they've done, and we're gonna let them speak out their own mouth. So I'm gonna play a news video, and we're gonna go through it.
Taxes 100% free.
And we got to break this shit down because I've never seen nothing like this. Let's go.
Are going off right now over the nation's capital as Trump kicks off the countdown to America's 250th birthday. Venezuela got the new year started off with a bang, courtesy of Uncle Sam.
Amor. Ay, no.
After the clock struck midnight Friday and the skies were clear, the commander-in-chief signed off on one of the most audacious military operations in American history. 150 aircraft from over 20 bases in the Western Hemisphere took off towards Venezuelan airspace. Venezuelan seaports, military bases, and air defense systems came under attack. Communication, radar, and air defense systems neutralized and jammed, thanks to U.S. Cyber Command and Space Force. An elite team of Delta
Hold on.
Force
We're going to stop it
commandos
right there.
flew low.
They said their communications were jammed. They said the U.S. Space Force helped jam their communications, helped stop them from, like I told y'all, when it's your turn to face adversity, when it's your turn to face problems, you're not going to have no police to call because there will be no phones. If I told y'all, if you when it's your turn to go through adversity, you're not going to have no police to call because there will be no phones. They said communications were jammed. The power was put out in Venezuela. In Caracas, Venezuela, they put the power out, communication jam, all kind of shit from satellites. They didn't have to touch it. Just scramble signals and people's phones don't work. Lights out, darkness, no communication, no technology. So being that you're in the technology world right now, you can go to the Stone Age just like this. With the push of a button, you can go right back to the fucking Stone Age. And this is how the technology is controlled. Even if you don't pay your monthly bill, you'll go right back into the Stone Age. If you don't pay your bill for your internet, your Wi-Fi, for your phones, you go right back into the Stone Age. So your technology is controlled by the flip of a switch here in this country, in this world. Let me let this shit play because I had to break that down, how they used their Space Force to shut down communication and and how their Space Force has the ability to shut communications off. So when it's your turn to go through whatever it's your turn to go through, you won't have nowhere to turn, nobody to call, no live button to press. It won't be none of that. It's going to be you and the opportunity to go through the situation. And that's it. Let's go, man.
Low to the ground in Night Stalkers into the capital of Caracas at 1 a.m., catching the narco state completely by surprise. As the choppers approached their target, they were hit with enemy gunfire, but responded with overwhelming force. Explosions rang out throughout the capital, while an elite army unit blowtorched the doors off the fortress, hiding the narco tyrant Nicolas Maduro, a fugitive from justice.
Hold on.
The president watched the act.
Hold on. Did you hear how he described Nicolas Maduro? The narco tyrant fugitive. The narco tyrant fugitive. Is he the tyrant when we flying over his country, blowing his shit to smithereens? Or who's the tyrant? Now, I'm not against my country. I'm not against America. I'm just pointing out some realities about this shit. Americans love to call everybody else the big bad wolf when we're the one with the wolf's clothing on. We always like to call out bullying and all this shit. You can't do anti-Semitic and all this anti-this and anti-bully and anti-gay and all this anti that y'all are so scared and timid to hear somebody's words, but y'all are more than willing to blow people to smithereens. Words, don't worry about words. Y'all blow people to smithereens. So what's worse? Anti-conversation? An opposing opinion? What's worse? An opposing opinion or bombing somebody's nation that you don't like? What's worse? No, that's not why we're great, you stupid idiot. That's why we're getting pushed into a war, because dumbasses like you don't know what to believe. The reason why we're getting baited into war again is because dumbasses like you think you can solve problems with your 5.56. You dumbass American, you can't solve nothing with your 5.56. Only thing you can do with that 5.56 is take out a few humans. You can't do nothing with a gun but take out humans. And let me tell you something. Humans, yes, they are the problem sometimes. But we don't battle with, like you said in the Bible, we battle with spirits and principalities and dark forces. We don't battle just with no motherfucking humans. What's good, Michael? Thank you for tuning in. We ain't battling with mankind. Mankind is not the problem. The problem is these demons who are pushing men. I look broke. Shut your stupid ass up. The problem, men are not the problem. The problem is we're fighting demons that are pushing men to do the evil duties that they're doing. They always try to push to y'all that men are the problem. They always push to y'all that men is you supposed to hate your fellow man, you're supposed to hate your fellow brother, and you're supposed to hate this person, that person. They always push separatism and division amongst y'all, and y'all always go for it. You know, the crazy thing about this shit is, y'all believe whatever you're told, but you don't even believe what you see. Let's go. Let me show y'all what these people are saying.
The president watched the action live from a secure room at Mar-a-Lago. Delta Force took out Maduro's Cuban security team and zeroed in on the dictator's lair. Maduro and his wife scrambled out of bed in their pajamas and headed to their steel safe room, but they didn't make it. He was apprehended, and the operation ended in less than 15 minutes. The dictator, handcuffed, blindfolded, and wearing a gray Nike sweatsuit, was sitting on the USS Iwo Jima on his way to American soil to face justice. And the next thing he knew, he was on a helicopter being flown directly over the Statue of Liberty. A little tour of the city right before he got booked and did his perp walk in Brooklyn.
Looking for a new home? Just search it how you
Look, perp walk and shit. This is a photo op. Let me show you. Look at this shit.
Got booked and did his perp walk in Brooklyn.
Good night. Happy New Year.
Maduro and his
Look,
wife are now being
hold
held
on,
in
we're gonna
solitary-
pause it right there. My nigga talking about good night, happy new year, good night, happy new year. Let me tell y'all something. If you was just snatched out your motherfucking country and you knew your life was about to be over or your life was in the hands of somebody who hates you, would you just be running around talking about good night, happy new year, good night, good night? Something don't seem right about that. I don't care what nobody says. Something don't seem right about that. I gotta rewind that. Something don't seem right about that. No, it was mad shots fired. What are you talking about? You need to listen. And if you're just tuning in, thank you for tuning in. They said over 40 people were killed, but no Americans. So no Americans were killed. So Americans killed over 40 people. He's going to the same, hey, Nicolas Maduro is in the same prison that Epstein was in. Nicolas Maduro is going to the same prison that P. Diddy's in. Nicolas Maduro is going to the same prison, is in the same prison that Tekashi 6ix9ine is going to be in. Listen to me very carefully. Nicolas Maduro's in the same prison with P. Diddy. He's in the same prison with Tekashi 6ix9ine, and he's in the same fucking prison with the other person I just said, Epstein. He's in a prison where niggas go that really ain't really You know what I mean? They call it a high-profile prison, but nah. First and foremost, I'm not worried about what time he gets. I'm worried about how do you take a nigga from another country and without extraditing them, without trial, without jury, without anything. How do you get to steal a nigga from it? How do you get to steal the president? How do you get to steal the president from a country? No matter what. How do you get to steal the president from another country? No matter how we feel about it. His wife too. I don't give a fuck how we feel about it. I don't give a fuck nothing about nothing. How do you take a president of another country, my nigga, and take him? No, I don't want to say we them boys, we them bullies. And I'm going to tell you something. That's not a good thing, man. Let me show y'all something. We have been demoralized to the point where we championship murder, death, and mayhem. We've been so demoralized in America that we think murders and death and mayhem is cool. We've been demoralized here, man. We're demoralized here, man. We watch murder and action and death movies for entertainment. Niggas is on Facebook watching live murders for entertainment. This is pathetic. Exactly, being refined said, the same way they have stole all their life. That's all they fucking know. Rob, rape, steal, and kill. Let me keep playing this shit so I can let them talk so I won't say too many things and get in trouble because y'all don't understand. Let me show you what's going on. And I got some extra videos. Do not go nowhere if you want to see the truth because I got it right here. I got good videos, man.
Right before he got booked and did his perp walk in Brooklyn.
Good night. Happy New Year.
Maduro and his wife are now being held in solitary confinement in one of the dingiest jails in America, where El Chapo, Diddy, Ghislaine Maxwell, and R. Kelly did time. This morning, Maduro and his wife pled not guilty to charges of narco-terrorism conspiracy, conspiracy to import cocaine, and weapons charges. So why the wife? Turns out she's the brains behind the operation, so she's getting charged too. But Maduro had options. Trump gave peace a chance. The dictator was offered an off-ramp to retire in the lap of luxury in Turkey. And now he's going to die in prison.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? America gave him an ultimatum. Go retire in Turkey, my nigga. And we won't prosecute you. We'll forget about you if you just go away and hide in Turkey, bro. Did y'all hear that? They said America gave him one option. Go to Turkey and leave the country. Leave Venezuela. Stop trapping. Stop selling your dope, whatever you're doing. Leave the country. How do you tell a nigga? Let me tell y'all. This the most gangster shit in the world. You telling this some block. This what happens on the block, y'all. Let me tell y'all how it goes down on the block. When somebody on the block violates, right? And they violate the block, the code of the block. Say like y'all might be a block that deals. You might be a weed block that y'all primarily deal weed on that block or that street or whatever. Y'all might be a weed block. And somebody might come in and they start selling crack on your weed block. And they fucking up the block. They're bringing different attention. They're bringing different customers around, different types of people around. They're bringing bullshit people around. So what happens is the niggas who run that block, the weed niggas who run the block, they'll all get together and they're going to run the crack dealer off the block. Like, nigga, get your bitch ass off the block. Nigga, you gotta shut your shop down, shut down, woo, woo, and they get them off the block. They run them off the block. So Donald Trump is on dope boy time to where he say, okay, my nigga, I know you big time trap god. I know you big time trap god, but you. I forgot what I was fucking saying. Damn, I hate when people talk to me when I'm talking. Don't fucking interrupt me. He interrupted me about candy, and now I forgot what the fuck I was saying. About some fucking candy. So listen, let me get back to the video, man. Oh yeah, on the block. On the block. So Trump said, nigga, you violated the code, my nigga. You were selling your coke. It's all good, but you started selling fentanyl on the block. I told you we don't fuck with fentanyl on this block. I told you we don't fuck with the fent over here. I told you that, bro. If you want to push your coke, if you want to do you, we can let you do that. But you're not finna push fent on this block, my nigga. Cause my nigga, Senator Blue Balls, he likes to snort every now and again. So Senator Blue Balls wants a clean bag of dope. He don't want fent. So you got to get the fuck on off the block, my nigga. I'm gonna let you do your thing, but you got to go on to Turkey, my nigga. You got to go ahead and get the fuck on somewhere. You got to set up shop over there in Turkey, man. You got to go ahead and get the hell on somewhere. Go set up shop at Turkey, my nigga. Yeah, Senator Blue Balls. Senator Blue Balls likes to goddamn hit the bump every now and again. So Senator Blue Balls, since Trump knows Senator Blue Balls likes to dope, he goddamn told, bro, you can't come in here with that goddamn fentanyl. It's killing Senator Blue Balls now. So get your lame ass on the Turkey. And my nigga Venezuela said, the nigga Maduro, he danced. He said, no, nigga, no. We're good here. It's good here. So that nigga's, oh, for real? Trump's, oh, you fucking playing? You fucking playing? Hey, man, go get that nigga, bro. Go get that nigga, bro. Space Force, everybody, go get that nigga, bro. No, we don't want to control the fent, stupid. We don't want fent. Real America don't want no goddamn fent. America want cocaine. America runs off cocaine. America runs off Dunkin'. They don't want no goddamn fent. Don't nobody want fent. It's cheap bullshit from China, and it's killing people. The cocaine been in America. That ain't been killing that many people. Cocaine been in America. They've been letting that shit flood in this motherfucker since the fucking 60s. Since the 50s and 60s. Been flooding this thing with it. Cocaine ain't the problem. The problem is fentanyl, my nigga. I don't do drugs at all, but what I'm telling you, America runs off cocaine. All the top rich people in America are hitting the bag. All the top rich people in America been hitting the bag. That's the culture of the top rich niggas. They love that shit. No, Fetty's not made in America. Fetty's made in China. Fetty's made in other countries. This shit is not made in America. It's sold in America. All drugs are sold in America because we're the biggest market, because y'all are the dumbest consumers that buy anything. America's the biggest market because y'all are the dumbest Americans who will buy anything. Buy anything. All they gotta do is promote this shit and y'all gonna buy it. Let me keep letting this news story play because I got other clips to play. And this shit is unbelievable, boy. These boys, they proud of this shit. I'm halfway through with it, though, but they proud of this shit. Let's go.
Retire in the lap of luxury in Turkey. Now he's going to die in prison. It was one dance move too many for Venezuela's president, says the New York Times. The president felt like the dancing dictator was mocking him and trying to call his bluff.
Nicolas Maduro had his chance, just like Iran had their chance. Until they didn't and until he didn't. He effed around and he found out.
Maduro made the wrong move and...
What kind of government do we live under where they say fuck around and find? Am I misinformed, or did our government just say they fucked around and found out? Am I misinformed, or did our government just say, just like Iran and everybody else we fucked up, they fucked around and found out? Man, shut your lame, stupid ass up if this ain't about nothing but some drug trade. What? Who is America? Who has Donald Trump been blowing up? Drug boats. Who is America? Yeah, you heard him say he fucked around and found out. This is the government right now blowing niggas up talking about they fucking around and finding out. Live on fucking TV with no mercy. Let me play that shit again, y'all. This ain't no joke, bruh. Let's go. Let's play this again.
Just like Iran had their chance. Until they didn't and until he didn't. He effed around and he found out.
Maduro made the wrong move and bet on the wrong horse. Just hours before his arrest, Maduro was meeting with the Chinese, and the two nations claimed they were united. China, not a great ally. They can't even protect their own puppets. And the air defense systems they sold to Maduro didn't work. Our intelligence agencies were following his every move.
Hold on. So look, not only is they talking shit about mocking the dude for they just busted the Venezuelan president and kidnapped him and hijacked his oil. Not only are they talking about that, and I'm not talking shit about America. I'm talking reality. Not only did he talk, they're mocking this man for robbing him and kidnapping him and stealing his bitch and all that. Not only are they doing that, this nigga's talking about China's weak and China's not good allies and China. So now he's talking shit about China. On the national news, they're talking junk about China. This is crazy. Or do y'all see political propaganda? Do you see political propaganda? Because I smell political propaganda. Let's fucking go.
Inside of Venezuela, a source inside the Venezuelan military, and American surveillance drones had Maduro's schedule down to a T. We knew what he ate, what he wore. We even knew about his pets.
We watched, we waited, we prepared, we remained patient and professional. This mission was meticulously planned, drawing lessons from decades of missions over the last many years. This was an audacious operation that only the United States could do.
It took 10 days and 27,000 soldiers for Bush 41 to capture Noriega in Panama. And it took Donald Trump and a Delta Force team an hour to nab Maduro in Venezuela.
All right, so we're talking about Noriega now. So now they're bragging about Noriega. Like I said, they're proud of this culture of hijacking drug lords. Noriega, that's talking about the Contra back in the 80s. That's where the motherfucking coke, all the goddamn coke came in America. That's when we took over the coke drug trade. Hypothetically, realistically, that's what built Miami, Florida. The Supreme Team, Rick Ross, Freeway Ricky Ross. Freeway Ricky Ross was bringing in over $1 million some every day. Every day. And guess what Ricky Ross said? He was selling coke for who? The government. This ain't allegedly. Freeway Ricky Ross came out and said he was selling coke for the government. That's then, but now, who sells the drugs in America still to this day? Where are the drugs dumped in America still to this day? In the black communities. The black communities is where everybody comes when they want drugs in America. And you know why that is? Because they dump the drugs in the black community so black people can sell it. This isn't conspiracy. This is reality. The white boys get the dope, and then the white boys sell that shit to the black dudes, and then the black dudes sell the dope and distribute the dope. When the junkies want dope, they gotta go to the hood to get the dope. When the white junkies want the dope, they gotta go to the motherfucking hood to get the. Hey Jerome. Hey Jerome. What's up, Mindy? How you doing, baby? I need a ball and a half, baby, because I got some friends and we're just looking to party real hard. Okay, baby, shit, goddamn, give me goddamn 275 and meet me at the same spot we was at last time. Okay, baby, I love you so much, baby. I love you too, Mindy. I'll see you in a little bit. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Jerome. Click. That's how that shit going on. Fuck is you talking about? That's how that shit's going on. I need a ball and a half. We're looking to party all night. I got some friends with me. Shit, baby, I got you. Got there, pull up. I got you. That's what's going on. I don't know what the dope prices is. I'm just hypothetically speaking. I know what the fuck's going on. Because it's Jerome. It's either Jerome or goddamn. Boy, I don't give a fuck. You know what his name is. It don't matter what his name is. It's a black nigga in Jerome in the hood with some dope, and he's got that shit. And he's selling it to all the white people. All the white ladies who like to party. He's selling that shit to their ass. And they calling him all night long, and he gonna sit there all night long trapping. No, I ain't talking about geopolitics. What the fuck did Donald Trump doing? Blowing up niggas' dope boats. Well, look what my baby Stormy Light said. She did it for years. She knew what the fuck going on. Look, what did Donald Trump blowing up? Dope boats. Blowing up dope boats. You know why? Niggas, keep your dope. I don't want it. Boom. Nigga, keep your dope. We don't want it no more. Boom. Nigga, we don't want that shit. It ain't coming in no more. Boom. We don't want your shit no more. We good. Boom. Nigga, this shit stopping the flow. Stopping the drug trade. Which is good in my book because I don't give a fuck about drugs. I'm against the drugs. I'm against hardcore drugs. I smoke me a cigar and that's it. I ain't doing no hardcore, no drug. Nothing illegal because, yeah, that shit'll get you fucked up and it take food out your children's mouth. So I don't believe in drugs. I grew up in a family where drugs were used sometimes and I seen it takes food out the family's mouth. So let me keep playing this goddamn video. Let's go. It's all about war with China and Russia. It's all what it's about. This is a power struggle. This is about dope and oil and dope and oil, baby. Let's go.
A single American soldier perished. The operation was precise, surgical, and swift. Even Obama's top spy couldn't spin it.
U.S. military and U.S. intelligence are second to none in terms of their capabilities, their competence, talent, as well as their courageous actions. And so it does look as though it was a flawlessly executed operation.
Operation Absolute Resolve sent a clear and convincing message to every enemy capital in the world.
Man, are you tired of your vocals sounding like this?
Resolve sent a clear and convincing message to every enemy capital in the world.
They will
Hey,
be impressed.
my cash app is support the movement, y'all. My cash app is $ Bayday's World. BAYDAYS World. Let me type it in real quick. Hold on. Let me type it in. Somebody type in my cash app. $ Bayday's World. BAYDAYS World. Bayday's World. Thank you so much. Yep, Bayday's World. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, somebody hit the cash app, support the movement, man. But let me show y'all what's going on for real.
Military capability here. I would argue none of those three military.
Block that lame nigga. Hold on, let me block the lame nigga. Get your lame ass
They'll
on my
be
channel.
saying to themselves, that's a very capable military. That's not a bad thought to pop up in Beijing, Moscow, and Tehran these days.
The narco tyrant was harboring Chinese and Russian spies, plus Hezbollah. They were in business with the Colombian cartels and guerrillas, pouring migrants, gangs, and drugs into our country. And they stole our oil leases and handed them to Beijing. No bueno. Smoking coke boats was just the appetizer. Maduro had been under indictment.
Did you hear what he said? This about oil trade, my nigga. This about money. I'm on the side of not blowing niggas. Do you not understand somebody who's blowing motherfuckers up don't give a fuck about you, stupid? Motherfucker who's blowing motherfuckers up don't give two craps about you. I pay taxes every day. I work every day. I'm a real American citizen. I'm a single father of 3 children. A homeschool teacher, single father, 3 children. Guess what? I'm not for motherfuckers kidnapping, blowing people, stealing niggas' wives, and hijacking and robbing and raping and pillaging and murdering. That shit ain't what I stand on. That ain't what I stand for. You don't have to hurt people to gain respect. Yes, you got to flex your muscle, but you don't have to be the aggressor. Russia said, Vladimir Putin said, we got some of the best weapons in the world, but we don't go around dropping them on people for people to respect us. Vladimir Putin said, we got some of the best weapons in the world, but we don't go around dropping them on people to make people respect us. You don't have to be to gain respect. You feel what I'm saying? You don't have to be evil in order to gain respect. Watch this shit, y'all.
Maduro had been under indictment for years. He was a fugitive with a $50 million bounty on his head, and now he's ours. The long arm of the law will find you if you're a narco-terrorist, an arms trafficker, a tax cheat, or even a sex trafficker hiding on an island. This was about justice once and for all. So what's next?
Is the United States now at war with Venezuela?
There's not a war. I mean, we are at war against drug trafficking organizations. It's not a war against Venezuela. We are enforcing American laws with regards to oil sanctions. We have sanctioned entities. We go to court, we get a warrant, we seize those boats with oil, and that will continue.
This is about stopping a war.
This nigga said we seize boats with oil, and that will continue. So these niggas have warrants to rob and rob. How do you get a warrant? Hey, where do I apply for the warrant to steal the biggest food crop in the planet? I need to commandeer the strawberry plant. I need to commandeer a vegetable fucking field and commandeer the land so my people could be secure and have a comfortable existence and have a secure future in this world. I need to commandeer some shit. Who do I need to apply to get a warrant to commandeer other people's resources that they own? Fuck! Man, you can't make this shit up, man. You can't even make people think logically about this shit. You can't even see now. I'm not even trying to say what is what and what's not. I'm saying this shit is not logical. Shit's not logical. So basically, they're telling us, if you paying attention and listen, they're telling you with the right amount of backing and power, you can do what you want to do. They're saying with the right amount of backing and power, you can do whatever you want to do. They don't even go through Congress to do this. They just drop bombs and kidnap presidents. No goddamn pen was even pushed with this one while we're here. No pen was even pushed with this one. They just goddamn straight dropped the button. Push the button is the only thing they did. Push the button, my nigga. They didn't push the pen, they pushed the button. They say, yeah, get them. Get them. Get them. Whoa. What world do we live? Now let me shut up and let this shit keep playing. I got more. It's footage. Come on, hold up. Watch this. Let me shut up. Somebody, let me pin my Cash App. Somebody new who feel like I'm talking that talk, because I know I am. I'm really showing the game of what's going on right now. Y'all, let me see. Hold on right there. Bob, somebody, hold on. Hold on, I gotta undo. Let me do this one. Right here. Bob. Yeah, man. Somebody hit the Cash App. Support the channel, man. For real, man. Thank you so much for anybody who does hit the thing, man. Support the channel, man. Watch this. Watch this.
Not starting one. And it's not over yet. This was not regime change. The regime's still intact. This is about changing the regime's behavior. Maduro's vice president was sworn in. Ms. Rodriguez still controls the security, military, and administrative state. The man who runs Maduro's paramilitary unit, still alive. The generals, still there. CBS, apparently not impressed with the mission, wonders, why didn't we just arrest the whole regime?
I'm confused. Are they still wanted by the United States? Why didn't you arrest them if you are taking out the narco-terrorist regime?
You're confused? It is not easy to land helicopters in the middle of the largest military base in the country. The guy lived on a military base. Land within 3 minutes, kick down his door, grab him, put him in handcuffs, read him his rights, put him in a helicopter, and leave the country without losing any American or any American assets. That's not an easy mission. And you're asking me, why didn't we do that in 5 other places at the same time?
Do you hear yourself, Margaret? Capturing Maduro is just the beginning of the plan. From now on, Trump's the man of the house.
Who's in charge of Venezuela right now? Have you spoken to the newly sworn in president there, Rodriguez? And what are your thoughts on the entire situation? You said the U.S. would run Venezuela.
We're dealing with the people. We're dealing with the people that just got sworn in. And don't ask me who's in charge, because I'll give you an answer and it'll be very controversial.
What does that mean?
It means we're in charge.
Check out Hot Shots, part of
That nigga said, don't ask me who's in charge, because the answer is going to be very controversial. She said, who's in charge? He said, we're in charge. That nigga said they're in charge of Venezuela right now, bro. America's in charge of Venezuela right now, bro. Straight out the president's mouth, straight out the horse's mouth. This man just said we're in charge of Venezuela. Man, they blew up all the key military shit they needed to blow up, and they took the goddamn president. What else they need to do? They blew up the missiles and whatever they needed to blow up, and they took the nigga. As you should, but you say dumb stuff like that, right? You say dumb stuff like that, like as we should, but would that be wrong? Would that be right if somebody came into America and took Donald Trump and Melania Trump and took them to another country and tried them in their state, their country? I'm talking about being fair, because America's committed so many crimes against humanity, against children, against the fucking world, against everybody, bro. And I'm not here to persecute America, but I'm being real. Let me show y'all something, man. Let me show y'all something, because I'm done with that video. Because let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all. No, we're almost done. Hold on, let me show y'all. Let me show you. Let me keep going.
Answer, and it'll be very controversial. What does that mean? It means we're in charge.
Toppling dictators
We're in charge.
doesn't take you to the promised land. America's learned that the hard way. Democracy down there is going to take time. Maduro lost his last election in a landslide, but he didn't leave. The military and state officials are still stacked with loyalists.
Shut the fuck up. Propaganda, political propaganda. They said Donald Trump lost the they said Donald Trump lost real bad last time and Joe Biden won real bad, but there was things that said he didn't. They said Donald Trump won in an overwhelming one. The numbers of Donald Trump were overwhelming this time. So does that mean is it wrong or right? See, that's political bullshit. Last time Donald Trump lost, and this time he won. So what I'm trying to say is, no matter what people try to say with political bullshit, like, oh, he's not this and that, that's political propaganda, man. He wasn't in president. He cheated last time. Propaganda, my nigga. Because Trump was saying Joe Biden and them boys cheated, which he had whatever proof he had. I'm not against it. But Donald Trump was saying Joe Biden cheated for like half his presidency, to the point where Joe Biden almost was about to sue him because niggas didn't even want to accept Joe Biden as the president. People were not even trying to accept Joe Biden as the president at first because Donald Trump was saying he didn't get a fair chance. So his popular opinion was so popular that people was riding for him and saying, shit, Joe Biden not the president. He's whack. He's this, he's that. And that was for years, like at least the first year. So, man, you can't say a nigga didn't deserve to be the president. Nicolas Maduro was the president of Venezuela. Fuck out of here, man. This shit is crazy, y'all. This how they try to spin things to make you not have these other countries not have relevance. Like these other countries, you know, I don't know, man. Let me shut up. Shut up, baby.
But he didn't leave. The military and state officials are still stacked with loyalists and thieves. The Venezuela project's day to day, and we're looking for people who we can work with or pay off. In the meantime, we have a naval blockade which controls their cash flow, and gunboats parked offshore to control their behavior.
We have a quarantine on their oil. That means
they got the Navy controlling their money, and then they got guns on the outskirts controlling the behavior. So they got Venezuela under military lock. They got Venezuela under military lock. Financial gridlock, military gridlock. I don't know if Italy's still boycotting. They probably are. Hopefully they are. I don't know, man. I know I'm trying to do my part over here in America to wake my people up over here, but there's no waking us up here, man. We're screwed. Listen to this shit, man. This is crazy.
the economy will not be able to move forward until the conditions that are in the national interest of the United States and the interest of the Venezuelan people are met.
Let me ask the question again. What is the legal authority for the United States to be running Venezuela?
Well, I explained to you what our goals are and how we're going to use the leverage to make it happen.
Are you running Venezuela right now?
George, I've explained again that the leverage that we have here is the leverage of the quarantine.
Venezuela is like the Spanish Saudi Arabia. They have more proven oil reserves than anywhere in the world. Over 300 billion barrels. That's like a quarter of the world's reserves just sitting in our backyard, being squandered by thugs and communists. The oil leases were stolen from American companies.
He said they got 25% of the world's oil. A quarter of the world's oil is here, and he said being squandered and stolen by thugs. So they think just because daddy don't have control over it, they say them niggas don't deserve to have this access to all this oil, which they already have mastermind or refineries, and they already have it refined and all that. They said they're thugs and all this. How is a thug own an oil refinery? Well, thug might own it. Let me shut up. How does thugs don't build oil refineries? Thugs own them, but thugs don't build them. It takes a master scientist and all that to do this shit. They love to say, look, they call black people thugs. In the early 90s, when they had the war on drugs, they were calling black people thugs, and they named black people thugs as like a terrorist word. So it was like a buzzword to group all black people in one thing. These people are very cunning on how to use their brainwash tactics to make people see things the way that they want them to see. When you badmouth things and you talk down about it, it will spin certain people onto the narrative to believe it the way you want them to believe, because you're talking against it. So when you're downplaying something, it'll make most people say, oh, since he's talking bad about it, there must be some bullshit. And this is how you control the narrative. You know what I'm saying? Propaganda. Let me show y'all, man, because this is crazy, man. Watch this. Let's go.
Were stolen from American companies. The infrastructure was left to rot. And whatever revenue they were able to squeeze out, they lined their own pockets and bribed their patrons. Once American companies produce what's rightfully theirs, energy prices go even lower. And so does...
Once Americans get the oil back, what's rightfully theirs, these niggas... The propaganda machine is so evil. They promote the idea that the world is America's. And they said the Venezuelans, after America left, the Venezuelans squeezed a little bit of money, whatever they could squeeze, they squandered and did this. Man, nigga, they know how to process oil, bro. Nobody's incompetent. And I'm going to show y'all videos of Colombian president. These people in these Spanish countries are not incompetent, and nor are they ignoble and dumb. Spanish people are very intelligent and very smart. They're not dumb, and they're not... Let's go. Let me show y'all. Bro. So as y'all see, this is about oil.
Inflation. It also means the Chinese will be buying the oil from us. The Iranians, they lose a customer, and low prices starve Putin's war machine in Ukraine. The American and Venezuelan people can both make money now, and we don't have to worry about a failed narco state on our doorstep.
Why does the United States need to take over the Venezuelan oil industry?
Why does China need their oil? Why does Russia need their oil? Why does Iran need their oil? They're not even in this continent. This is the Western Hemisphere. This is where we live. They are not going to come from outside of our hemisphere, destabilize our region in our own backyard, and us have to pay the price for it. Not under President Trump.
The Trump administration's pivoting away from the Middle East.
We're going to pause that real quick. Hold on. We're going to pause it because I'm not against America. But didn't we go over to Iraq and destabilize their whole country? Didn't we go over to Baghdad and destabilize their whole country? Didn't we go to goddamn, man, how many countries have America destabilized? Didn't we go to Africa and destabilize them? How many continents has America destabilized, man? Stop playing with us, man. This shit is crazy, man. This is fucked up, man.
In Europe and refocusing on the Western Hemisphere. We're not going to let our own neighborhood become blighted with drug dens and Russian puppets and Chinese speculators. This is about protecting our neighborhood, not somebody else's.
So these motherfuckers are basically saying, we're not gonna let nobody else get control over this land and help them. Cause see, what y'all need to understand is a lot of these continents and countries like Venezuela's and different countries, they're good on their own, they can function, but they still need foreign aid. See, a lot of people still need foreign aid to survive, or they depend on foreign aid to survive. So they end up doing deals with other continents and other countries. This is how the intercontinental trade shit goes. Like, you have this, I have this, you have this, and we swap it out. So a lot of countries and continents can't stand on their own, so they depend on intercontinental trade. So when people depend on this type of stuff, they have to make alliances with other countries. This is why you see Africa always teaming up with China and America and all these different people. This is why you see Venezuela and all these people with some other country behind them. They always go to China and go to these other places for backing and support, because they need intercontinental alliances. You know, because they're good, but they can't stand up on their own all the way. So it's just messed up to see a country, any country that's trying to be stable and do decent, and they just get destabilized within days. Like they said, they came in there 15 minutes and shut down, took the president. That's crazy. Within 15 minutes. So let me keep playing these videos. I got some good videos. Let me get straight to my other videos, because I showed enough of that, right? I showed enough of that. Even though there's more good stuff on there, but I showed enough of that. Watch this, y'all. I'm gonna read this, but
Espero si quiere. No acepto invasiones. No acepto misiles. No.
So,
a mí no me amenacen. Aquí lo espero si quiere.
Hold up. I didn't even get there yet.
No acepto.
Hold on. I didn't get there yet, because I got to play that where he's talking about Cuba. I got to play where he's talking about Cuba. Come on, lighter.
Not somebody else's.
Watch this. Thank you for that gift, bro. Thank you.
Venezuela's not the only country in the neighborhood getting attention. Every leftist puppet government is now on notice. Who knows who's next? An armada in the Caribbean controlling Venezuelan oil.
He said, any leftist puppet government is, who knows who's next. So they're basically Colombia, this, Mexico, that. They're on the rampage now. Listen to this shit.
Especially after we regain control of the Panama Canal, puts pressure on a lot of countries, including the one country producing all the coke. That would be...
Colombia is very sick, too. Run by a sick man who likes making cocaine and selling it to the United States. And he's not going to be doing it very long, let me tell you.
So there will be an operation by the U.S.
It sounds good to me.
The price of cocaine is about to go sky high, but Gutfeld can afford it. The president of Colombia leaves office this year anyway, so the new guy better read the room.
Did you hear the news just say the price of cocaine's finna go sky high? What the fuck? Did you hear the news nigga say the price of cocaine is finna go sky high? What? Bring that back. The price of cocaine's finna go sky. So y'all are cornering the market and finna run the price up? Who's next? The price of cocaine? That nigga, let me rewind to where Trump said, let's go. Talking about taking Colombia out. Let's go. Listen.
Venezuela's not the only country in the neighborhood getting attention. Every leftist puppet government is now on notice. Who knows who's next? An armada in the Caribbean controlling Venezuelan oil, especially after we regained control of the Panama Canal, puts pressure on a lot of countries, including the one country producing all the coke. That would be...
Colombia is very sick, too, run by a sick man who likes making cocaine and selling it to the United States, and he's not going to be doing it very long, let me tell you.
So there will be an operation by the U.S. and...
It sounds good to me.
The price of cocaine is about to go sky high, but Gutfeld can afford it. The president of Colombia leaves office this year anyway, so the new guy better read the room. At least a half a dozen Latin American governments have elected right-wing, pro-American leaders in the last 2 years. Communist-backed leftists are on a massive losing streak, and China's Belt and Road initiatives collapsed. We're winning the Western Hemisphere. And technically, this country is in the Western Hemisphere.
We need Greenland from a national security situation. It's so strategic. Right now, Greenland is covered with Russian and Chinese ships all over the place. Oh, I don't want to talk about Greenland now. I just say this. We need Greenland from the standpoint of national security, and the European Union needs us to have it.
Between the attacks on Iran's nuke site and the Maduro operation, American deterrence is back. The U.S. military, fresh off their Christmas bonuses, are feeling the love. Recruitment at an all-time high. DEI is dead, and the Secretary of War has their back.
You're about to do a tough job. You're about to go do some tough basic training. It's got, we hope, a little bit tougher under this administration to prepare you, to forge you to be the warriors that our nation requires. To do the kind of things that happened over downtown Caracas, Venezuela in the middle of the night, just a couple of nights ago.
America is already, well, let's just leave it at that.
So they're bragging. They're using this as a morale booster for the new recruits. You want to go in the fucking country and take the Mexican president? Do you want to go and be the next Billy Badass to take the next world leader out? Do you want to be the next Call of Duty Black Ops soldier to kick down the door and shoot the crap out of the next world leader? Do y'all see what's going on? They're pumping people's battery in the military batteries to take out world leaders. What the fuck is going on? I thought we here to protect and serve the country, not Call of Duty missions, not final boss Call of Duty missions. And they're going to make that as a fucking mission in the next Call of Duty. Watch, Nicolas Maduro's going to be in the next Call of Duty. This is how pathetic this shit is, man. This is getting crazy. Trump said he wants to take Greenland, right? They're land grabbing. My nigga. They're land grabbing. Key, pivotal. Do y'all know that there's a movie coming out? I'm going to see it on Friday, y'all. It's called Greenland: The Migration. Watch this shit. Watch this shit. Greenland: The Migration.
Greenland: The Migration.
Look, it's a movie coming out called Greenland 2: The Migration. This comes out Friday, y'all. Trump just said they need Greenland. They need to take Greenland. Why are they making a movie Greenland? Oh, that movie's going to be fire. I'm going to see it on Friday. Me and the kids. We're going to see that shit on Friday. I'm off. I get paid. We're going to see that shit. But nonetheless, Donald Trump just said we need Greenland. There's no motherfucking coincidence on this shit. Y'all better wake up, man. Watch this, though, y'all. I'm about... Now, let me show you.
Vengan aquí a hablar.
Let me show you what the president of Colombia is saying now, right? Let me show you what the president of Colombia is saying. And I'm not saying nothing major about that movie and the correlation to that, but that's just crazy how that movie's coming out and this nigga talking about Greenland. Let me show you what the president of Colombia is saying. First, I'm going to show you the video. It's a 10-second video. I'm going to show you the video, then I'm going to read it to you.
A mí no me amenace, aquí lo espero si quiere. No acepto invasiones, no acepto misiles, no acepto asesinatos, acepto inteligencia. Vengan aquí a hablar con inteligencia y lo recibimos y hablamos de tú a tú y con cifras reales, no con mentiras. Deje de engañarse de las mafias políticas colombianas, porque nos condenaron a 700,000 muertos, a ser el país más desigual del mundo.
All right, so now that was with him and what he said in his natural state. I'm going to read it now.
A mí no me amenace, aquí lo espero, pero si quiere, no acepto invasiones. No,
all right, I'm going to read it. He says, don't, he says, don't threaten me. I'm here if you want me.
Amenace, aquí lo espero si quiere. No acepto invasiones.
I don't accept invasions. I don't accept missiles. I don't accept murderers.
No acepto misiles. No acepto asesinatos. Acepto inteligencia.
I accept intelligence. This is what the president of Colombia is saying. I accept intelligence. Listen.
Vengan aquí a hablar con inteligencia.
Come here to talk intelligently and we'll receive you and talk.
Y lo recibimos y hablamos de tú a tú y con cifras reales.
Face to face with real figures, not lies.
No con mentiras. Deje de engañarse de las.
Stop deceiving yourself with Colombian political mafias because
mafias políticas colombianas, porque nos condenaron a
because they condemned us. They condemned us to 700,000 deaths to be in the most unequal country.
700,000 muertos, a ser el país más desigual del mundo.
In the world. So basically what he was saying is, don't threaten me. Don't goddamn.
A mí no me amenace.
Come,
aquí lo espero si.
I'm here if you want me. Don't threaten me. Now, y'all hit that string. Yeah, y'all hit the like button. Everybody here hit that like button. I should have way more likes than 46 likes, man. On top of a like, I don't care about the like. Hit the Cash App, man. Bayday's World, man. BAYDAYS World, man. Hit that Bayday's World Cash App. Support the channel, man. All proceeds go to the black man trying to take care of his children by himself, man, in a crazy world. So let's go, man. Thank you so much for y'all support. Watch this, y'all. Watch this. And I'm gonna read it first. I'm gonna thank you, Reese, for your donation, brother. Thank you for your for your golden poop emoji. Thank you, brother.
Y para que no salga la lista.
Watch this. Let me show y'all in its raw form what this man says. And then I'm gonna read it after I let him say it. Y'all better stick around. This is serious. Watch what this man says. First off, he says a clan of pedophiles wants to destroy democracy in Colombia. That's how he starts his sentence. This is the president of Colombia. Thank you, bro. He said a clan of pedophiles wants to destroy democracy in Colombia. I'm almost done. Let me play this real quick.
Un clan de pedófilos quiere acabar la democracia en Colombia. Duro, sí.
Harsh, yes.
Pero ahí está la
But is that
realidad.
the reality?
Y
And
para
to
que
keep
no
this-
salga la
and-
lista, entonces nos
And
envían
to
a
keep the
Corazón.
list from coming out, they send warships to kill. Listen to what he just said. He said a clan of pedophiles is trying to stop democracy in this country. And to keep the list from coming out, they send warships to kill. So he's saying they're doing this, all this bombing and flaring and glaring and stealing presidents and all this shit, so they won't have to release the Epstein list. Let's go, man. Let's go. Let me show you what the president of Colombia is saying.
A matar pescadores de esta ciudad.
He said fishermen from this city and to bomb fishermen. Oh my God. Hold up. Get up out of here. And y'all chill. I'm almost done. Hold up. He said they send warships to bomb. Hold up.
Pero
Let
ahí
me read
está la
this.
realidad.
He said, but that's the reality.
Y para que
And
no
to keep
salga
the
la
list
lista,
from coming,
entonces nos
and
envían
to
a
keep the list from coming out, they send warships to bomb,
acorazados a matar
to kill
pescadores de
fishermen from this city. So he's saying some of those boats they were blowing up were fishermen. He's saying some of them niggas was just fishermen. Fuck. He said some of them, he said there were fishermen from this city and
la ciudad.
And threatened the neighbor, talking about dictator and so on. Fuck.
Y amenazar al vecino que si dictador o no, ¿cómo que el pueblo de Colombia?
As if the people of Colombia would applaud an invasion. Did you hear what he said? As if the people of Colombia will applaud an invasion. He's saying just cause you saying this and that don't mean we're gonna be happy y'all niggas is running in on our niggas, bruh. Listen, bruh.
Va a aplaudir que invadan a su hermano que no
He
es
said as if they would applaud the invasion of their brother. He said, which is not the president, but the people of Venezuela.
el presidente, sino el pueblo de Venezuela. ¿Cuándo?
When would we ever be so treacherous and sold out?
Seríamos así de traidores y de vendidos, de que nuestra propia sangre la traicionamos, o el
Betraying our own blood.
pueblo del Ecuador, o el pueblo de Panamá, o el
The people of Panama, the people of Venezuela.
pueblo de Venezuela no es nuestro propio.
They are our own people. Do you hear what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all please hit the cash app, man. $ Bede's World, man. Hit the cash app, man. Somebody support the channel, man. Hit the cash app and let me know when you hit it on the comment section, man, so I can salute you.
Pueblo. Y entonces quieren que el
He said, so they want the president to...
presidente haga lo que quería hacer Duque.
He said, so they want the president to do what that coward Ivan Duque wanted
Cobarde,
to do.
prestar las tierras de Colombia para que desde ahí se invadiera. Y entonces quieren que el presidente haga lo que quería hacer Duque. Cobarde, prestar las
To lend Colombia's land.
tierras de Colombia para
From there, they could invade.
que desde ahí se invadiera a un país hermano.
Invade a brother. Hold on. He's okay. Do y'all remember on the news? Y'all better please hit the cash app. I just put my life on the line, man. I'm putting my fucking life on the line for this shit. Listen, do y'all remember on the news when they just said there was a lease that America had a lease with the oil and they gave up the lease? This is what he's talking about, the brother. So listen to what he's saying. I'm gonna read this shit. Listen to what he's talking about. This is the lease that he was talking about. So they're mad that they sold the lease. Listen, this the inside scoop. Hit the cash app, man. Look. He said, so they want the president to
Lo que quería hacer Duque.
do what that coward Ivan Duque wanted to
Cobarde, prestar las tierras de Colombia.
To lend the land. So this Duque dude was trying to sell the land. Lend it to see, you can't sell this land because it belongs to Colombia. I mean Venezuela. So he's saying this Ivan Duque dude was trying to lend it to America. And they're like, no, nigga, this our motherfucking land. This our motherfucking oil. Fuck is you talking about? Stupid Ivan Duque idiot. So this is what he's saying. He said they wanted to lend Colombia's land so that from there they could invade invade a brother country that shares
hermano que tiene la misma historia que nosotros porque allá nació
because the brother Bolivar was born there. So he's basically saying one of their ancestors that's important to Colombia was born in Venezuela. So they're basically saying they're the same. And I always tell people all Spanish people are the same, all African people are the same, all European people are the same. We are the same as our descendant. We just have lost our way and we lost our culture and our heritage. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
Bolívar y vino a morir aquí.
He said, and came here to die in this city. Let me take a sip of my coffee, man.
En esta ciudad. No se puede.
He said, it cannot be.
Presidente de Colombia que haga eso, presidente maldito por las generaciones.
He said, it can't be that president of Colombia that would die, would be cursed by future generations.
Futuras porque nunca será olvidado.
Because we would never be forgotten as a traitor. So he's saying if they traded on their people, they could never be given by their future generations. See, these are real honorable people. He's saying, how would we be if we sold this oil right here and we sold the land and we balled out? We'd be the only ones balling, but then our children won't have shit because we sold it all to these folk. He said, how would we be if we sold all our land to these folk? We leased all our oil land to these folk and then they bleed it all dry because they'll get to the bottom of that thing. They're going to put that straw all the way to the bottom of that cup and they're going to sip every sip out of that motherfucker. How would we be if we sold all of this and our children had nothing? Thank you for that, Reese. Thank you. How would we be if we sold all of this and our children had nothing? I got you, cuz. Let's go. Bob, I got you, bro. There you go, Mr. Corn Dog. I got you. Bob, got you, my bro. Bob, let's go, man. In the building, man. You know I got you, man. I told y'all rock with me. I rock with y'all, man. Mob me up. Don't block everybody, but anybody talking that crazy shit, snipe them. You know what I'm saying? Hey, ain't no problem, man. I appreciate you for rocking with me and supporting the channel. Rocking with me, bro. I watch and pay attention to everybody, bro. You got your night, bro. Hit you with that bop, bop, bop. Hit you with that night. For real, bro. I'll go get my sword and knight you for real. You feel me? But yeah, man, this ain't no joke. Let me keep playing this, man. Thank you, Neff. I appreciate you. But this ain't no joke, bro. This shit for real, bro. Thank you, Daniel, for that contribution, bro. Thank you so much, man. Somebody hit the somebody hit that cash app, man. $ Baday's World, man. Donate to the channel, man. Thank y'all so much. Somebody hit the super chat, man. And I don't do this just for money. I'm not a money hungry dude. I deserve it, man. I put in a lot of hard work for this shit, man. Let me show y'all what the rest of this man's saying. He says because we could never be forgotten as a traitor. Salute to this man, bro. Look.
Y yo no pertenezco a los que querían matar a Bolívar.
I do not belong to those. Hold on. Let me speak.
Por las generaciones futuras porque nunca será olvidado como un traidor. Y yo no pertenezco a los que querían.
He said, I do not belong to those who wanted to kill Bolivar.
Querían matar a Bolívar.
El gobierno de Venezuela ha hecho muchas críticas.
The government of Venezuela has made many criticisms.
Pero no me burlo.
But I do not mock the people of Venezuela.
Del pueblo de Venezuela ni construyo una trampa.
Nor would I set a trap
para que caiga el pueblo de Venezuela
for the people of Venezuela to fall
en la trampa de una invasión
into
que
the trap.
solo va por su.
He said, nor will I set a trap for the people of Venezuela to fall in the trap of an invasion that is only about their oil. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? He said, into a trap of an invasion that is only about their oil, because it's Venezuelans' oil. The oil of the world doesn't belong to only America, man. We have to buy oil from Venezuela. We got to buy oil from Venezuela, man. That's what's up. That's what time it is. Yes, it'll be cheap. It'll be expensive. Yes, it's not going. You're not profiting. You're at the customer level now, but they ain't gonna let that happen. Man, let me shut up, man.
Petróleo que se quiere es codicia y violencia más.
Driven by greed and violence to turn this beautiful corner of.
Para hacer de esta esquina hermosa del continente suramericano una Siria, un Irak.
He said to turn this beautiful corner of North America into Syria, into Iraq, into another Libya full of slaves. Listen to this, y'all. Hit the cash app, please. Listen to this, y'all. He said full of slaves.
Una Libia llena de esclavos, de venta de esclavos.
Slave trading and the new forms of slavery. Listen to that. Into slave trading and the new forms of slavery. I told y'all all the time we're in new forms of slavery. It's so sad.
Nuevo negros.
Huevo negros. This motherfucker's talking about black people. Huevo negros. So this nigga just said something about black people, bruh, being enslaved. So he's talking about how they understand and they're aware of these motherfuckers enslaving us. Colombia is aware of us being enslaved. And we still can't even see it over here. But people like me, we tell y'all every day, it's just people are so dumb, y'all can't understand it. How you doing, sweetheart? Thank you for tuning in. All new people, hit the subscribe button. I'm on the road to 5,000. I need 100 more to get to 5,000. Hit the subscribe button, please. I am one of the best YouTubers. I'm a truther. I come on here. I do this every day. I give the best content. Most of any channel on YouTube, I watch everybody. And I give some of the best content, and I'm not bragging or boasting. I'm telling the truth. These channels are cap, and I be cooking the real gumbo soul food. And I'm telling you, if you subscribe to my channel, you will not miss out. You're going to be well informed and abreast of modern situations, because this world is changing. This world is changing so rapidly and drastically. If you're not in tune, you're going to get left behind. You know what I'm saying? Like my brother Trey57 says, get with it or get left behind, man. Salute to Trey57, man, because, boy, if you don't get with it, you're going to get left behind, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. But I appreciate y'all. No, not Louisiana gumbo. I'm cooking soul food. That shit that when you eat this type of soul food, it's going to say, When I'm giving you them facts, it'll make you say, I say some real shit, make you say, I say some real shit, Soul food. That's what I do over here. I cook soul food for the people, wake your soul up. You know what I'm saying? Get you back to where you're supposed to be, because we got a lot of work to do. You know what I'm saying? But let me show y'all what the president of Colombia is saying, man. He's talking about the conditions of black people. He's talking about the conditions of America. He said Epstein list. Let me read this shit.
Y a un Irak, una Libia
Syria, an Iraq or another Libya full of slaves.
Esclavos, de venta de esclavos de nuevo.
Slave trading and new forms of slavery.
Negros. No.
Epstein's list, his friends,
La lista de los amigos de Stein que no quiere que aparezca la lista.
Hold on. Epstein's list and his
La
friends.
lista de los amigos de Stein que no quiere que
those who don't want the list to
aparezca la lista
be published in the United States.
Los Estados Unidos
they want to use us here with.
Quiero utilizar aquí con la violencia para que el
They
pueblo
want to use us here with violence so that the people
de los Estados Unidos no piense
of America, they want to use us here with violence so that the people of the United States don't think
su propio gobierno.
About their own government. So he's saying, according to the president of Colombia, he's saying America is doing this to around the world so we would stop thinking about the Epstein files and the problems of America. Because he's saying we're so fucked up over here in America that they're doing this crazy wild stuff on the side just so we can stop thinking about it. Do y'all understand? These countries are not stupid and they're not terroristic people. These are logical people. I'm not against the world leaders who are just opposing forces of us. This man ain't say nothing wrong. These niggas ain't want to drop the Epstein file. They dropped 10 pictures of goddamn Bill Clinton and dropped bombs the next week. Man, y'all better shut the fuck up, man. All you fake Trumpers. And I'm not against Trump, but all you stupid fake Trumpers, you better recognize and realize. They said, oh, I'll drop the Epstein list. He dropped 10 pictures of Michael Jackson and 20 pictures of Bill Clinton and said that and then started dropping bombs the next week. This shit is weak as hell, man. Nah, you don't see no red dot. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing to me. Fuck niggas, better shut your lame bitch ass up and do something to yourself. The truth is the truth. Nigga talking about you see the dot. I'm gonna tell you something. The truth is the truth. The truth is the truth, man. I ain't here to expose the government or talk bad. I love the American government. I like red lights and green lights and grocery stores and shit like that. But at the same time, I would like some real food in the grocery store. At the same time, I would like some real stuff around me instead of all this fake artificial shit. So I'm not against my government, but is my government against us? Shut y'all stupid asses up.
Suba la xenofobia, el racismo, las ideas de la raza superior y otras ideas falsas.
He said all the xenophobia, racial stuff, and other false beliefs.
Y nos usan.
And they use us to avoid
para no discutir sus propios
addressing their own
problemas. Presidente de Colombia lo que ha hecho es denunciar
The president of Colombia has spent decades denouncing drug traffickers.
Narcotraficantes durante décadas. Y los
and the drug traffickers have been and the drug traffickers he has denounced
traficantes que ha denunciado siempre estuvieron
have always been the ruling elite in Colombia.
En el poder político de Colombia, en el Estado.
He said they've been ruling the United States. So he said the Colombian drug cartels that run Colombia are the same ones that run the United States. Let me shut the fuck up, man. This nigga talking some crazy talk. Do I think Michael Jackson was a pedo? Hell yeah, I do. Hell yeah, I do. Hell yeah, I do. I'm going to tell you how I had to spot a pussy ass nigga. Let me tell you how to spot a pussy ass nigga like Michael Jackson. Pussy ass niggas like Michael Jackson are weak and they always want to be around kids and they always want to target and seem to be cool and be cool to kids. Those are the predator niggas. And they got weak ass voices like like a pussy ass voice. Because those people who got those pussy ass voices, they don't have the true form of masculinity that gives them the protection, that strength force that they need. They don't have that. They have that weak, that evil that pussy ass. Do you ever hear Chris Tucker talk? Let me tell y'all something. I'm not against Chris Tucker. I'm not calling Chris Tucker a pedophile. But listen to how Chris Tucker talks. Yeah, man. Yeah, 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 yeah. Listen to how Michael Jackson talks. Yeah, 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 yeah. Pussy ass niggas, man. Pussy ass niggas, bro. And I'm not calling Chris Tucker a pedophile. I'm saying Chris Tucker's got a pussy ass nigga. He got a pussy voice. And men, you can't trust niggas with little hands. And you can't trust niggas with pussy ass voices. You can't, bro. Those are the coward niggas. Those are the weak men. And it's not about against gay. I'm not talking bad if you're gay or not. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not a gay dude. I don't got no problems with gay dudes though. But what I'm talking about is you could tell these niggas are a little weird. And I know I'm right about little hands. You know, I never trusted no nigga with little hands. Niggas with little hands are weird as fuck because they're not functioning normal. There's something's wrong with them. And I'm not talking about a small man in stature. I'm talking about little hands. Like proportionally little hand niggas, they're weird, bro. Every time, bro. And Chris Tucker is a fucking weirdo, bro. I could smell a weird nigga. I could see a weird nigga, bro. I've been through shit as a child. I was abused as a child. I know what it's like. I know weird niggas, bro. It's a disease. And it's a pussy ass, weak, recessive man's disease. It's not a strong man's disease. It's the coward man's disease because they don't have what it takes to make it and to get that. Like, put it like this. I don't understand this pussy ass shit, but I feel like they can't dominate women, grown women, the way they need or want to or desire to. So they would choose to do something to somebody who's weak and in a smaller quad, like a weaker person, a victim, just to feel any form of male dominance, because most of those pussies are so coward they'll never feel male dominance in their life because they're losers. So they like to dominate weak, victimized younger people. And these people are running around doing this to other people, stealing the innocence of children and fucking passing this on. And let me show y'all. This is why I hate these goddamn religious places like churches and all this shit. This is why I'm so against all this shit. They found this, they were talking, somebody talked to some Catholic pastor or something, and he was violating kids. 30 kids he had gave HIV, or 30 or 40 kids he infected with HIV. And they were talking to him about, did he feel like it was wrong? And this nigga didn't even feel no mercy for this. And he's not getting in trouble. Look at this shit.
You knew it was a crime for an adult to engage in sex with a kid.
I'm not sure whether I knew it was a crime or not. I understand today it's a crime.
When did you first discern that it was a crime for an adult to engage in sex with a kid?
I don't remember.
When did you first discern that it was a crime for a priest to engage in sex with a kid who he had under his control?
I don't remember that either.
Do you have any doubt in your mind that you knew that in the 70s?
I don't remember if I did or didn't.
Archbishop,
nigga, there ain't no accountability, nor no gives no fuck. 30 kids are infected with HIV. Over 30. No, all of them are weird. Ain't no Vatican weird. Christianity's weird. On BD, that shit is trash. On GD, on growth and development, that shit is trash. Fake ass, evil religion. doing kids dirty in the name of that shit, and people running around promoting that shit. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, my nigga. You go to that church vulnerable in need, and it'll be a fucking devil right there for you indeed. Little boy in need in church, nobody to go to, family problems, all this shit in need. And nobody, oh, they turned my sound off. No sound, they turned my sound off. All right, I'm out. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Okay. This is sad, man. This is why I don't play with no religion. I don't play with none. I don't care about none of that shit, man. But I'm out of here, man. It's your big homie, Big Bad A, man. Great days ahead, man. I got a beautiful day ahead of me tomorrow. I got some business to handle with getting it done, man. So yeah, man. Y'all better. God bless this channel, man. Hey, I hope YouTube don't flam me with this one, man. You know, cause boy, this shit is real in the field, man. This shit real in the field, man. Don't nobody come with this truth like me, man. One of the only ones on YouTube coming with the real truth, man. And everybody else, they on here playing, bro. They playing, bro. I ain't playing no games, bro. I'm showing it all the way. Tying shit, connecting shit, dying dots, putting shit together, listening to news, streaming, reacting to news, and streaming and reacting to modern clips. That's what I do over here, man. I like to react to modern things and show people what's going on. And that's what I do over here, man. So salute to everybody, man. Pretty soon, man, I'm trying to get up to the point where I can start doing interviews and stuff, man. So I'm gonna keep busting my ass till I get there, man. It's your big homie, Big Bad A. God bless all y'all, man. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. And for all my real supporters, thank y'all, man. Everybody who hit the gifts, thank y'all, man. Everybody who hit the like button, all 52 people, thank y'all, man. Everybody who tapped in and stayed watching to the end, thank y'all, man. I ain't never wasted nobody's time, man. God bless y'all. It's your big homie. Thank you, bro. Yeah, man. Y'all hit that Cash App, man. $ Bad A's World, man. Please hit the Cash App. I doubt nobody did because nobody really cares, but hit that Cash App, man. $ Bad A's World. Go on my channel, watch some of these great videos I got, man. I got great content on this channel, man. Unlimited, unbelievable content, man. I'm not just bragging and boasting or saying that. I really know because I'm really into YouTube. Been watching YouTube for a long time, and I know the game. So take it from me, man. Y'all have a great night. God bless y'all, man. Please, yeah, also to hype up the videos, man. Everybody can hype up 3 videos a week, man. So please hype up my videos. Just go on there and just hit 3 hypes a week, man. Please. That'll help me out a lot. It'll put me on the list. Like last week, sometime I was number 100. One of my videos was 100 on the list. So that was cool. I don't know, you know, I'm not into it like that, but that was cool, man. And Reese, you got number 1 on tonight on the leaderboard for comments. And Mr. Corndog, you number 3 tonight on the leaderboard for comments. I don't know who came in 3rd, but y'all are number 1 and 2, man. So salute to Reese for number 1 comments tonight. And salute to Mr. Corndog for number 2 comments, man. Y'all commented the most. So salute to y'all, man. Daniel, thank you for that being here, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you, Tina, man. Get the money and the religion out of politics. Exactly, man. It don't belong. It don't belong, man. It's supposed to be a separation between state and church, but they don't know how to separate it. They don't know how to control themselves, man. They don't know what the principles that this country was built on, man. They forgot that shit. And I ain't talking about slavery and that, because that's what they really doing. So they didn't forget, but let's go. It's your big homie. God bless y'all.